are they just for real just catching up? Or the internet would lose their shit if he has Zach do a project in the new DC universe, bro.
Yeah.
It's the Lame Guys Podcast.
All right, bro. What is this, episode 60?
Episode 69, right?
Episode 69, Lame Guys Podcast.
Yes, I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent. Bro, I feel like this week has been...
Pretty slow, kind of, right?
I don't know, bro. I feel like there's been a lot of news that's popped up.
Oh, okay.
Because there's some stuff I didn't even write down in the show.
My whole focus was like finishing
the
Cobra
shows.
Kai. Yeah, I finished Daredevil.
Oh, good shit.
But I still have Invincible in the back of my mind. So like,
Yeah,
I guess I've just been like, hey, I haven't started either.
Yeah.
So I guess I've just been focused on that. I haven't really.
No, we'll definitely get to Spiderman and Cobra Kai later. But I feel like there's been so much stuff that's been coming out lately. One thing I want to start off with, because I just want to get your opinion on it. Wakanda Forever came out, bro. And I feel like we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yes.
RIP our boy Chadwick. I wish he was in the movie. The movie
right.
definitely would have been different, but unfortunately we weren't able to have that. Overall, though, I had a great time with that movie. One big standout for that movie, bro. Queen Ramonda.
Yes.
Angela Bassett.
Yes.
One thing everyone said after the movie was that, bro, she's going to get an Oscar. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. She deserves that shit.
Yes.
Nominations came out. She got nominated. This is what, 2022, 2023?
Right.
And Oscars come. They go. Unfortunately, she did not win the Oscar. Jamie Lee Curtis won for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Right.
Everyone knew Angela Bassett was a little upset. Well, she actually came out recently and decided to make a quote on it because she's kind of kept quiet this whole time. But she says, I was deserving of that Oscar for Black Panther 2. After I put in the time and good work, I thought it was a given.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, bro. I know some people would be like, bro, like, why are you like still lingering on this? Like, are you being salty about it and everything? Honestly, bro, I think she has every right to say this, bro. Right. I'm not saying that, she deserved it over Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, I do say that because I enjoyed her performance more than Everything Everywhere All at Once. But that's just also because Everything Everywhere All at Once, even though it was a hit amongst everyone, it swept at the Oscars. Me personally, it was whatever to me. Right. So, I mean, biasness, I wish he won. But I actually have been seeing a couple people saying, bro, like, just take that L, bro. Like, why are you honing on it? Like, so what do you feel about her comments?
So isn't it kind of like a superhero thing, though? Like, a lot of people don't win awards for, like, superhero movies and stuff. It's
typically a thing that you don't give Oscars to superhero movies. But when you have a situation like Angela Bassett, it happens. Black Panther got nominated for Best Picture. Best freaking picture. Superhero movies... No, it didn't win.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so most of the time, superhero stuff doesn't really
win. But then you have Heath Ledger, who freaking won the Oscar for Joker. It's like Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker as well. So it's a rare case, but it's like when it happens, you got to pay attention. And it's like, bro, a superhero movie has an Oscar nomination. That's not visual effects. That's not, costumes or anything, because those are the typical ones. But when it comes to actual acting or directing, you got to actually look at that. So it's like, bro, she for real put her foot in that performance, bro. She gave everything in that performance. Then all the emotion she gave when it came to actually losing Chadwick and everyone on set, bro, you could tell by that performance.
Right. No, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think her performance is better than Jamie Lee Curtis's performance.
Yeah.
But I also liked Wakanda Forever more than I liked Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Same.
I think overall, though, the notion around Everything Everywhere All at Once is a little bit better received versus Wakanda Forever, and maybe that's why she won. You know what I mean? Like, there were some people that didn't like Wakanda Forever. Yeah. Where I feel like me and you are the only two that didn't like Everything Everywhere All at Once. You know what I mean? Right, so like,
we walked out and we were like,
I'm saying the reception for Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think just overall is better than Wakanda Forever. But I feel like Angela Bassett does give a better performance than Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, no disrespect. That's just my opinion. But, I mean, yeah, I think it's more case of it's a superhero movie, dude. And that's the way I look at it. Like, if she gives that performance in another movie that's not superhero related, she probably wins. You know what I mean? I'll put it that way. Like, that's the way I look at it. Like, I'm not big into movie awards. I'm not big into award shows like you are. I just know I've always heard the notion that, like, superhero movies don't really win shit.
Which is also true.
Yeah.
Because it's a superhero film.
So
you have great directors like Martin Scorsese saying superhero films aren't cinema. Marvel isn't cinema, but then I mean the people that make the Marvel films, the people that are acting in these Marvel films and DC films are like, hey, bro, what are you talking about? But I mean,
I think she's valid in her opinion. I mean, I think also though it's like kind of she does. I think to some people she probably just looks like a sore loser and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm putting myself in her shoes, and I just think, let's say like that was me, and I know, dude, I gave probably arguably the best performance of my life, best performance of my career.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm sure that would hurt. Not winning that.
And Angela Bassett ain't no like newcomer, bro.
Oh, no, she's not.
Been here for
but the fact that she said she felt like it was in the bag, like goes to show she probably knows like that was probably one of the best performances of her career. And then to lose, like I'm sure it does hurt. Yeah. And then like you add the emotional element of Wakanda Forever, and she probably had a lot of emotion when she was filming that movie because we lost Chadwick, and in the movie you're acting as if you lost T'Challa. So like I'm sure it was just I'm sure she probably just expected to go up there and give like a full speech about T'Challa, like Chadwick and how impactful it was, and I'm sure that hurts. But like I don't think she's wrong in what she's saying. I think just sometimes people just look at it as she's being a sore loser.
I recently
Jamie Lee Curtis is no scrub either, though.
No,
like, she's a legend.
Bro, she's a legend.
You know what I mean? But I agree with you. I think that Angela Bassett's performance was better than.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis needed an Oscar for Freaky Friday, bro. That shit was
cool. That shit was a great movie, dude. Bro. It was a great movie.
So after we watched Brave New World, Captain America: Brave New World, I've been having this like feeling of like I want to go back and watch some Marvel movies. So on Tuesday, that's when I'm off of work and I have the little one with me, bro. We knocked out Wakanda Forever, Winter Soldier, Civil War. God,
all
bro.
Great movies. All great movies.
They're so good.
Yeah.
It's honestly been a minute since I've watched Winter Soldier. God, bro.
It's so good.
It is. It's ridiculous how good it is. But not just that, bro. Steve Rogers.
That's why. So like last week when you said, I know it's different.
Tank,
like right.
bro.
Like I know.
He's
like
a tank.
That's why when you said last week how people were comparing it, maybe it was in comparison to Winter Soldier. I don't think it's close. Like Winter Soldier is just a much more better movie than Brave New World, and that's Brave New World was good. I think
the comparison is just the spy thriller of it.
I just think
mysteries of it.
But like I'm saying, in Brave New World, I didn't feel any bit of intensity. I didn't feel any bit of mystery. I didn't feel anything like that. Whereas like in Winter Soldier, it feels intense. The vibe is intense. You know what I mean? So I think Winter Soldier's night and day better. But no, those are fantastic movies. Prime MCU, bro, was crazy.
I love those moments in movies where like I always get giddy. You've seen me do it in theaters and everything like that, whether it be Spiderman coming back at the end of Endgame or whatever, like swinging, and that made me like jump or whatever. Yeah. Seeing Gambit and Deadpool Wolverine, that made me like, yes, bro. Like all these different moments, the final swing, or like the three Spider-Men swinging in No Way Home, like that type of stuff, bro. Watching Winter Soldier, when Nick Fury's in in Steve Rogers' apartment, he gets shot by the Winter Soldier, and Steve goes after him, bro. When Steve jumps from one building to the next and is running through that office building, no door is in this man's way. He just goes straight through them, bro. Even going like whenever he's turning corners, hits a wall, causes a dent inside the wall, and just books it, bro. Continues, and the whole time I was just like, oh my gosh, bro, like this dude is a tank.
I know. That's why I was telling you. That's why it was hard for me to believe that Sam could be the leader, right? Like, because I'm going off of what Steve does, and then you tell me Sam doesn't take the super soldier serum, and he's gonna do the same. Like, it just didn't really vibe with me. But after seeing Brave New World, now I'm sold on it. That's why I needed some convincing because Steve is so fucking badass, dude. He's so badass, and so that's why I needed some convincing on it.
I keep on thinking about it because I remember even whenever you said it last week, I was like, like I really was thinking about it because I feel like he could lead them, but can he lead them? Like that's the thing. I feel like there's a difference between them. Right. So could he lead them? Yeah, he could, but can he? Now I look at Steve Rogers and I go, yeah, the motherfucker
right away,
can lead the Avengers,
yes,
bro.
Right
so it's
away.
Like but at the same time, it's also not fair because we've only seen Sam in the captain role twice: the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then Brave New World. So
I mean, you could argue we saw only Steve twice though too, because we saw him in his first movie, and then we saw him in Avengers,
and then that was it,
and that was it. And then by Avengers, I know he could be the leader.
You're right. You definitely right on there.
But the difference is Sam didn't take the super soldier serum, so that's why I needed some convincing. Because me, when Falcon and Winter Soldier came out, I wanted him to take super soldier serum.
Yeah.
I get it. That's his whole character arc. He's not doing that. He's different, right? But yeah, I just needed some convincing. So, but But before we move on, I did want to talk about Daredevil.
Let's go for it, bro.
I finished it. I'm caught up now on Daredevil. I just want to say, season 3, fire as fuck, dude. It was fantastic. I don't know why that show stopped. I don't know why they stopped making it, because I thought, like, you know, because I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I never watched season 3. I thought season 3 must have sucked, right? Because they stopped making it. Season 3, I thought was fantastic.
It was incredible.
It was fantastic, bro. And it did take me a little bit, because it did, like, the first couple episodes, I kind of was just like, this doesn't really feel as good as season 2. But there's a huge buildup, and this season felt dark, like it felt intense, like you really felt Fisk, like his impact on everything. And in the first season, I know you do, but not really. Like, this motherfucker had FBI agents, like, on the payroll, bro.
Everyone in the palm of his hand, bro.
Yes, dude. And I thought season 3 was fantastic. I can't wait for season 4.
Bro, and not just that, Matt Murdock's whole thing with dealing with, you know, being beaten, everything like that, trying to recover.
He stopped believing in God for a little bit.
He stopped believing in everything like that, and then he's coming to find out more about his dad and his mom.
You find out his mom
is the freaking nun.
Yeah,
bro, like all that stuff is.
It was great, dude. Bro. When they fucking killed Nadeem, I was so sad, dude. I knew it was eventually leading up to that.
Yeah, bro.
But then when he got in their custody and he went to go testify, I thought, bet, like he's probably gonna live. This and that. They got in that big shootout on the way to the courthouse. He'd survived that. I thought, dude, this guy, maybe he's gonna make it to the end. And no, he doesn't make it at the end. Dex kills him, and I was sad about that. I was sad about that just because, like, they really pull at your strings, because the first few episodes you see why Nadeem is doing it. He's trying to get his family in a better place. Like, he's trying to get his kid a pool. Like, he's trying to put his family in a better spot. And
all for him to be taken out.
All for him to be caught up in this whole ordeal with Wilson Fisk and the FBI, and damn, dude, yeah, it had everything. It had the great action was great. You see Daredevil finally whoop Fisk's ass,
bro, hand to hand, bro.
Yeah, at the end, that shit was so cool. You see him turn Dex, because Dex just a loose fucking cannon.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, it was just a phenomenal season. I had to bring it up. I finished it now, so I'm caught up. So I think we have like 2-3 weeks before.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yep.
So I just wanted to knock it out. I wanted to finish.
Next week, if anything, we can probably talk about like what we're wanting, because it's debuting with 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
2 episodes. But we can, if we want, we could try to talk about what we're expecting in the show or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
It was great though. It was great.
If anything, we'll rewatch the Ben Affleck movies, bro.
Yeah, I do need to watch, because I watched it when I was a kid. I don't remember shit about
it.
Me
personally, bro, I love that
I
movie.
need to watch it.
I saw that one in theaters, bro. I love that movie, bro.
I remember watching it, and I thought Ben Affleck looked cool. He had the whole leather suit and stuff. But like you and Marco, like I remember y'all. I don't remember.
See, it'll work because Kingpin and Bullseye are in that movie too.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
See, I knew nothing about Bullseye before this, and motherfucker's bad, bro. The way
we can watch it.
The way he can do all that shit with throwing shit and being so accurate, like that shit was crazy.
It's savage, bro.
Yeah, and then at the end they have the end credit scene where they're fixing his back up, and he looks like a robot or something.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it was great, dude.
He's gonna be back, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Bullseye in this next one.
Yeah. It was great,
bro. I can't wait.
Yeah. You wanna move on?
Yeah, bro. Next on the show notes, I saw this and I was like, oh, bro, I know me and you definitely want to talk about this. So for a little bit now, we've been hearing a lot about different video games for superheroes that are coming out and that haven't been coming out. Which ones have been canceled? Which ones are moving forward? One we heard was the Wonder Woman game. We had the announcement a couple years ago that Wonder Woman game was coming. Haven't heard anything since. Well, come to find out, some creative things happened, bro. They were already in the midst of making the game. They had to completely scrap and start over. And apparently it cost the studio who was making it $100 million just to restart. Well, they're still moving on. They already restarted the Wonder Woman games being made. I saw that they were going to do a Flash game, but the reception of the Flash movie canned that, so they stopped making it.
Yep.
They were going to do a Constantine game. They just canned it, and I thought, okay, no big deal. But then Rocksteady, bro, came out and said and announced they're wanting to reboot the Arkham franchise.
Yeah.
Either the Arkham franchise or just reboot the Batman games in general.
Mm-hmm.
I was so happy, bro. And it's perfect timing because the time of this, Kai is playing the Arkham franchise.
Right.
Kai Sanat is playing the Arkham franchise, and I'm so excited for that because.
Well, then we saw it wasn't actually the Batman that died in the.
Yeah. And then the Suicide Squad came out, and then it showed that was Batman.
It was actually a fake Batman.
It was a fucking clone. Yeah, that's what. Yes, bro. Good. He's here. We got him.
So we still have Arkham Batman.
We still have Arkham Batman out there, bro. I still haven't
so they can
finished Suicide
continue
Squad.
it on.
If they wanted to, they can still continue
Yeah.
it. Because one way they can do it is with the rumors of this. Rumor has it Rocksteady Studios are working on a new Batman Beyond game.
Yeah.
Would be the first in the new trilogy of Batman Beyond games, and it will be a PlayStation exclusive. Well, we got Arkham Batman still out there.
So he
Old
could
Man
be-
Bruce
he could be
with a
Old Man
Terry
Bruce.
McGinnis, bro.
Yes,
Oh,
that
my
would be
gosh,
crazy. Dude, that would, I just don't see why he wouldn't make that game. The money is right there.
If you're not giving us our animated movie, give us
Yeah.
the game.
A game,
Give
an
us the
Arkham,
game.
a Batman Beyond game, dude, is selling. And then you add Arkham Batman as being his Bruce Wayne, as being the old man Bruce Wayne. Dude, you're gonna have all the people that love Batman Beyond. You're gonna have all the people that love the Arkham games. You're gonna have like the people that probably haven't played any of them but want to play, or seen Kai play them.
Yeah.
And now you have this whole new audience that's gonna probably try to buy the Batman games. Money's right there in your face, dude. I don't see why they wouldn't make it.
I know a lot of people are upset that they didn't say anything about a Superman game because they're like, they have the designs right there from the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And the designs are amazing.
Right.
For the Justice League, they're great. So yes, I mean, would I want a Superman game? Fuck yes, bro. But I feel like it's so hard to do.
I just don't know what
that.
you would do.
It's so hard to do.
You know what I mean? Like
you said it a while back. If you can't fly through a building, then you don't.
Well, if I can't fly through a building, or if I can't fly through a person, like that's, you know what I mean? Like,
but Superman don't do that, though.
I know he doesn't, but I'm just saying, like, it's very hard because, like, in Spiderman, for example, like you're swinging around, people start talking shit to you, or you see like inmates get out, and then you stop and fight them. For Superman, like, I mean, theoretically, I get it. Like, and probably in the movies, it's not as easy, but theoretically, like, I should just be able to just laser beam them, keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's where it kind of takes some of the fun out. I get if they did make a game, it probably wouldn't be that easy. Because even if Superman does go to the ground, though, it just takes one punch for each one, and then you're done. Like, you know what I mean?
So there was a Superman game back on the original Xbox. I can't remember what it's called. It was either Superman Man of Steel, Man of Tomorrow, or something. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, I think Brainiac
I thought Brainiac was the villain.
was the villain of it. And so he had his Brainiac, like robots, his
It's a lot more
bots
strong.
that were out and about. And I remember playing the game. And yeah, bro, you flying. They're causing fires to happen. You got to go blow them out with your smoke breath and all this stuff. They're doing all this other BS. You got to go stop all that. Or they're just flying in the sky and you just got to fucking pull up and fight them.
Yeah.
Something like that I feel like you could do. I mean, to where it's just not, how you said you should just be able to laser beam them and call it a day. No, but if you do some robots that are a little strong,
right.
they're not going to beat
Yeah.
Superman, but they're a little strong just to stop him for a little
Yeah.
bit. You could
To
do
where
something like that.
it's actually a fight. Yes.
Yeah, it's actually a fight. But going back to the Batman Beyond game, bro, we've been wanting this shit.
Yeah.
We've been wanting any Batman Beyond content. We grew up loving these Batman cartoons, the Justice League cartoons, but especially Batman Beyond,
Yeah,
bro.
those are my favorite, dude.
Those are so good. Terry McGinnis, a little savage, bro.
Yeah.
I like him because he's completely different from Bruce.
Right.
Even one of our favorites is Batman Beyond Return of the Joker.
Right.
And he even tells him, "Oh, the other Batman didn't talk to you, did he?"
Also,
he goes, "I'm different."
Also,
yes, bro.
Also, what was the game? Gotham Knights.
Yes.
Gotham
yes,
Knights
yes.
was
I
decent.
enjoyed.
It wasn't
Gotham Knights,
bad.
bro.
But it also kind of gives you blueprint there because, like, even if you're Dick or even like whoever you are, right? Like, you can come from headquarters and you can fly fly through the city, like,
Yep.
and the city looks good, so you just make it a little bit more futuristic. And then the blueprint is there, bro. I think they'll make it.
I really hope so because I would love to have Rocksteady back at the helm of the Arkham games or a Batman game in general. A lot of people said they missed when it came to Suicide Squad. You know what, bro? If this is their first miss when it came to this whole DC franchise, it's okay. It's okay, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, who knows?
They didn't
bro?
make Gotham Knights, though, did they? Or did they?
No, they didn't make Gotham Knights. Who the hell made Gotham Knights? I don't know, but they didn't make Gotham Knights. And I mean, me personally, I enjoyed it. The story was fun.
I finished the whole game, so
yeah,
I mean,
but it was one of those things. Like after the story was done, I think me and you said the same thing.
Oh yeah, never touch it again.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I finished the story, haven't touched it again. Since.
Yeah, like they want you to go back and go do all this up. Nah,
Right.
I'm okay, bro.
Right.
I play story.
Yeah.
Going on from that, bro. Did you watch Hancock?
With Will Smith.
You never watched it?
No.
But you watched I Am Legend.
Yes, I know. With Michael, he has a reboot, right? With Michael B. Jordan.
So he was recently on. I don't remember who the fuck this person
Or it's
was.
a sequel.
Yeah. So he was on someone's stream, and he did confirm though, because the rumors were always out there, but he did confirm that Hancock 2 is in the works, and they plan to approach Zendaya for the film.
I did see that.
And then not just that, but he also confirms I Am Legend 2 is now moving forward. And he quotes, "Me and Michael B. Jordan have sat down for about a week and went through some character stuff." That's freaking cool, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I never watched Hancock. I know a lot of people like it. I've never seen it. But I Am Legend, classic movie. I love I Am Legend, dude. I've watched that movie a bunch of times. And to add Michael B. Jordan, that's fire.
I wonder how Michael B. Jordan will play, like what role he would be.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the easiest thing to say is, "Oh, he's his son," but like we didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, he didn't.
He had a family before, but like they
could died in that plane.
Yeah.
Because
So
he
it's
put him
just
in that
like-
helicopter, right?
Yes,
and then
yes,
it
yes.
explodes.
Yeah. So I'm like, I have no idea. Maybe
Yeah,
just some
I
of the
think,
survivors he found.
I don't think he has to be related to him. I just think, he's.
I feel like that's. I'm not saying he has to. I think that's the easiest.
But aren't
answer.
they going off the alternate ending? I saw.
where he survived?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because you have the 2 where he dies, and he has
Yeah.
the other one where he escapes at the last
Yes.
minute or something like that.
So I think I saw that they're going off the alternate ending. So I guess you could just he finds Michael B. Jordan and they try to get to that camp that lady went to, or
yeah.
they're trying to because you still have to spread out. Even if you have the cure, you still have to spread it out to everybody.
Yep.
So you still have to go to places and still interact with these rabies people. So yeah, it's dude, that sounds fire.
Yeah, that sounds great. I really hope they do it justice, bro, because it's been a minute since
think so.
Hancock.
Yeah.
It's been.
You're talking about Hancock now?
Yeah,
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. Hancock.
Yeah.
I moved over.
Yeah. If they do, I mean, I'll watch the first one.
I think you would like it. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I didn't have like an opinion on it. I just didn't watch it.
No, yeah, I get
know what
that.
I mean?
You did
So-
press play.
Yeah, like I just didn't watch it. So
No, what you call it, bro? The first one was so good. It's just superhero that's hated, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's not hated because he's just hated because he's a drunk.
Yeah.
He screws shit up sometimes. Like, I don't know. It was such a good depiction of it. And then you had Charlize Theron in there too, bro. Oh, it was such a good movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I saw that one in theaters too. That
Oh,
shit was
really?
so good, bro. So to add Zendaya, I'm excited for that
Yeah.
shit.
so she'd probably have the main role.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to assume it's Zendaya, bro. So fuck.
Yeah.
This one right here, bro, I did not expect to be on the show notes originally. Whenever we think I was trying to write these down, but this one we have to talk about it, bro. What the fuck is Zack Snyder and James Gunn doing, bro, together?
Yeah.
Like,
That is
this
weird.
this could be two things. Pure coincidence because they actually are friends. They're friends before Zack did the full DC universe, and they were friends before James Gunn became the head of DC Studios. Are they just for real just catching up? Or the internet would lose their shit if he has Zack do a project in the new DC universe, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about this one. Like, actually, I do know. I'd be happy.
Yeah, I'm a little torn.
I'd be happy.
Personally, I just think like it's been a lot of history, and I just think like we already complained so much about the Zack Snyder fans that are like super obnoxious and super just like constantly just on Twitter just doing that shit. I just feel like it kind of just gives in a little bit, and I just think like if we really want to make this new, if we really want to make this different, like why would we bring Zack Snyder back? You know what I mean? Like, let's say they do announce him as a director for a movie. I'm still gonna go watch it. It doesn't really affect me in that way. But I also just think like, I just kind of feel like you're just giving in a little bit. You know what I mean? And I feel like if they really want this to be completely different, then why are we bringing Zack Snyder back?
So I hear you, but the thing is too, I look at it like
It's not like he's doing Batman or something.
Gosh, I fucking wish,
You know what I
bro.
mean? So it's like
I fucking
he would
wish.
have to do like some other project.
A lot of people online are saying The Authority
I saw that.
or whatever, which I have no connections to. I have
I don't
nothing.
either.
So I mean, cool. Let him take something that's different. So there's a couple things going on. People are saying that either give him a project where he actually writes and directs, and we'll see how that goes, because so far when it comes to certain fans, bro, you're 50-50 on him. Not many people like the way he writes, not many people like the way he
and
directs.
I feel
But
like,
imagine
why
if
would
you
wanna bring
have
that
James Gunn hire
over
a
him?
director or hire a writer, and
Writer.
James Gunn helps write, and he just goes, here's the blueprint. Now go make it. That's one way to do it too, bro.
I don't know if Zack Snyder would listen to that. Though.
Oh, I think he would.
I don't
bro.
know.
They're boys like that, so I feel like he would respect
But like
that.
Zack Snyder has a style. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so does James Gunn. And I
well,
don't
he
feel
can
like
have
they're
that
similar.
style still in directing, but as far as the writing and how, because everyone says, the script was bad, the story was bad. All right, we'll get someone that can actually do that and
Yeah.
have the visionary of Zack Snyder like implement it.
I just feel like that's easier said than done. Like Zack Snyder has a different style,
Mm.
right? So like even if James Gunn comes and says, he goes over your work and is like, yeah, dude, I don't like how this look. I don't know if Zack Snyder's okay with it. I don't know Zack Snyder personally, so I don't fucking know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe he would just be like, you know what, James? Yeah, you're a smart ass motherfucker, bro. You right. But like, I don't see that because he has such a different style.
Yeah.
And James Gunn has such a different style. So I don't know. I mean, they'll probably bring him back. As we saw, what Grace Randolph said, there's like a big event coming up.
So apparently, DC Studios held us a secret private press press event.
Happened?
It already happened, and the only thing they said is wait till Monday. The earliest is wait till Monday, and there will be at least an announcement or something.
Oh, shit.
Who knows what that announcement? It could literally just be the next set of films that are coming out. It could be a first look at the Lanterns or something as simple as that. Or it could be, hey, we announced all these previous films and these previous projects. Here's the directors. Here's the writers. At least y'all know who's going to be attached to what. Like, we just got the Clayface director or whatever, and he's the homeboy that did Speak No Evil or whatever, the James McAvoy one. Cool. I'm glad that has a director now. That's great. At least that's keeping the ball rolling. Campia had a take on it, and I kind of like it because he was like, you had a whole bunch of Zack Snyder fans, the Snyder like cultists, bro, saying, fuck James Gunn, fuck this new studio.
That's what pisses me off.
Like, fuck all this.
Yes.
You know, Snyder hates James Gunn. And then you have a whole bunch of, James Gunn lovers going, yeah, bro, thank God we're done with that Snyder shit, bro. James wouldn't want to be caught near Zack Snyder. For them to come together like this, it's going, bro, no matter what, at the end of the day, we love these fucking characters. Like, why say fuck him when I'm friends with him? And they both like vocally have said in the past, like, I love what they're doing.
Right.
Zach has gone on his social media and said, bro, like, I wish nothing but the best for James in the DC studios. When James Gunn was trying to make the Superman suit, he said the first person he called was Zack Snyder to be like, well, bro, what worked and what didn't? Like, I need a head start. So, I mean, I don't know. It's almost as if they're just trying to tell the fans at the same time, chill, bro. Like, why can't we just be happy for the characters that we could possibly get?
Yeah.
Trying to make people just have like common grounds or something like that. I don't know. It could honestly just be an innocent ass thing.
Could just be
they just grabbed lunch
together,
but at the same time, Campia and them said, you knew that James knew what the fuck he was doing when he posted this photo. Yeah. Because all he says is always a pleasure checking up with my friend Zack Snyder, consummate filmmaker and a doubly consummate storyteller. Is it consummate? Yeah, no. They knew what they were doing. They knew that they were going to make the internet go crazy. They're making us talk about this shit. I mean, I don't know, bro. I personally, if he showed up and did a DC project, I wouldn't be mad at it because at the same time, I loved everything he gave us. So it's like I can't be mad at it.
I guess I'm just like more moved on. You know,
which is fair. Which is very fair. So am I, but it's just like, hey, bro.
It was just so much headache. It was just so much like, it just failed. So I guess I'm just like moved on. And so it's like you bring him back. I mean, like I said, it's not going to make me not go watch a movie. But it's also kind of just like, for what? It's like, what's the reason? Like, what's the purpose? Like, I get it. Y'all are friends. Like, if Zach needs some money, then just say it. You know what I mean? His last movie failed. Like, it was a bomb. Just, I mean, I'm helping Zach out. I'm gonna give him okay. But like, I don't need Zack Snyder to come back. But I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I moved on, bro.
And that's fine. And that's fine. And
you know what I mean?
And personally, I mean, me talking about like being open about it sounds like I'm not, but I dead ass am. Like, fine. Like, I'm not over here still saying I need fucking Ben Affleck. I fucking need Henry Cavill. No, bro, I am fully on board with everything James is doing. But it's just one of those things where I go, at the end of the day, Zack Snyder was a good ass director. I personally liked his style. So if you can implement that with a certain project, it doesn't have to be any of the main characters. Give him a side character and just let him see what he does.
Yeah.
Hell, give him Titans or something. I don't know. Like, I think it could work. I don't see this as a bad thing. But it could also be, like I said, innocent ass.
I personally, I just think they're just posting that just to troll. I don't think Zack Snyder's coming back.
I'm about to say, because I also saw this one post. I think I sent it to you. And I don't know if this is someone that has a scoop or what, but they have some check mark on their Twitter account, but it says the news of
you can
what.
Buy that.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But it says the news of what just occurred in this room is going to shake the comic book movie social media for weeks. And this photo came out not too long ago. And James posted that one and said, basically, gather some writers and creative minds to figure out the DC universe. That was a while back. And people are like, that's that same damn room. So it's like, like, and those are 2 different days, but they're saying like, you know, what's going to happen, like what all happened in those rooms, like for those meetings, like who knows? So for this person to say that, it's just like, bro, could you imagine like what the hell's going to happen? Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe he does come back. Maybe he does. Like I said, either way, it's not gonna make me not go watch whatever movie he's doing.
Oh yeah, bro.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm just moved on. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
All I know is, bro, we gotta wait till next week, and we'll see what happens, and we'll be here to talk about it next week.
Yeah. So Monday.
They said apparently the earliest is Monday. So is it actually going to be true? I don't know. But we'll find out.
Cool.
You want to talk about Spider-Man, bro?
Yeah, dude. It was fantastic.
Bro.
Fantastic ending.
Spider-Man, or Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the actual first animated show from Marvel. Because they've done a lot of these couple new animated shows, these new TV spots for DC or Disney Plus and everything like that. And this is actually our first Spider-Man show.
Right.
God, what an amazing ending.
I mean,
bro.
we said it last week. Like, we talked about it last week. We felt like the show hit it out of the park. We felt like it was phenomenal.
Visually, I love it.
Yeah,
bro.
we got the last 2 episodes, and it was fantastic.
The suit looks so good, bro.
It looks so good.
It's a Spider-Man suit, but it looks so good.
And it has the same logo as the one that Tom had in Civil War, and I love that suit.
Yeah.
Like I told you, in the Spider-Man games, I wear that suit most of the time.
Homecoming suit.
So, yeah, so it's like, it was phenomenal, man. I enjoyed it, and the way that they even, like, you start to see Norman start to become actual Norman, because like throughout the show, you're kind of like, bro, this Norman's really nice. You start to see Norman start showing shades of actual Norman that we've seen, and then you see the glider, and then you see...
when you saw the glider, whenever he had to go...
Stingray, Scorpion?
Yeah, that fight with Scorpion, I saw it, I was like, ooh!
Yeah. So, like, it's just, the way they're tying everything together, then you find out that this is actually like a fucking time loop, and I told Teresa whenever I saw Doctor Strange, and he goes, and Peter goes, that's the guy that was at the high school, and then Doctor Strange was like, what? I told Teresa, I was like, babe, that was the future. Like, this is the future, or
see,
what would
I
this be?
I didn't even think about it.
And so she was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "He doesn't know this. It's about to happen." And so then they open the whole, and so and then you have the whole scene where it goes back to the first episode. So I don't know how this is like a time loop, whatever. But Peter essentially turned himself into Spider-Man because they used his blood on that spider. Yep. I don't know how it all fucking works, but yeah, essentially, like, you figure out it's a time loop, this and that. You see that it confirms that this is a symbiote, like that you fight. Because in the first episode, it looks like a symbiote, but but like you don't really know. So it just looks like a symbiote that's like controlling an alien instead of a human or something like that. That's how I took it. But dude, it was a phenomenal last 2 episodes.
See, I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't even like think about it being a time loop or anything like that. My dumb ass was thinking he's saying, oh, but he being real, like, no, I didn't cause any of that damage. Like I thought he was like trying to play into, but like, what are you talking about? I wasn't there. It was the monster that, like, I thought he was really trying to like just like stay face with it or something. But then once it happened, I go, ooh, no freaking way, bro. Like, I truly was like playing, like, not playing dumb. I was fucking dumb. Like, watching the whole time, everything was a shock to me, and it was so good. And bro, I gotta give Marco his flowers, bro. Who do we see in the sky at the end, bro? The fucking Watcher.
Oh, yes.
And instantly I thought, ooh, what if?
Yeah.
It's like, what if?
Yeah. So, I mean, which is crazy because you think it's going to be involved in What If?
I don't know, because The Watcher was also in 97, too.
Wasn't it? Of What If?
I don't know. But
I didn't watch it.
But as far as...
I think he's just on every animated project.
Well, yeah, because he was in 97 as well.
Right. So it's like...
He was in 97
he's just watching over. I don't know if it's going to tie in, but yes, I mean, props, because, like, I saw it and I just thought, damn, that makes sense. He watches everything. He knows everything. Like, so he's watching. Who the fuck knows, bro? There's so much to break down because, like, okay, so the first episode was the Lonnie episode, right?
Yes.
So you see Lonnie get his powers into Tombstone, and then the last episode is the Doctor Strange and symbiote, right?
No, the last episode is the... Oh, yes.
Yes, it was Lonnie's first, and then the second one.
And then by the end of the second episode, that's when you see, bro, you even see his skin.
Lonnie's acknowledged that he's the gang leader.
He's acknowledging, you see his skin's looking a little white and gray and everything. I thought, oh, Tombstone, here we go,
It's just going to be so sad when they do that, because they did a perfect job of, even in this episode, the episode 9, where... Bro, Lonnie and Spider-Man are fighting together. Like, he's still a good guy. Like, yeah, he's with this gang that maybe isn't doing the right things, but he's still a good guy. And then he gets that, you see the thing, the gas fall, and I guess that's what turns him into, gets to gonna eventually give him his powers. And then you see super strength. And then Peter Wass, he was like, "Are you a super soldier now?" or whatever. Dude, it was so cool. And then you see Norman getting in Peter's head. With great power comes great respect. So Peter just stops holding back, dude, and starts fucking
whooping
Scorpion
that Scorpion ass, boy.
Yeah. It's just, gosh, they're doing such a phenomenal job. It's still the Spider-Man story, but it's a twist of everything that we've seen.
And hence why I've thought to myself, oh, Marco's right, like a little what if, like what if this didn't happen, this happened.
And
bro, in the freaking post credit scene, or not post credit, the very end scene of Peter's dad ain't dead.
Yes,
Peter's dad ain't dead. He in jail.
Crazy. Yeah, you see Taskmaster's daughter with Daredevil. I had to look up who that was.
Oh, that's Taskmaster's daughter?
Jean, yeah. Jean,
I didn't know that.
Name. Yes, Taskmaster's daughter. I forget what her name is. Her superhero
Jeannie something,
name.
right?
Yeah, but her she has a superhero name, but it's Taskmaster's daughter. So, yeah, I don't know any other words how to put it other than it was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it.
I had such a good time with this show, bro.
Although like the downplay of like when it first came out, people were skeptical about the graphics and the animation and stuff. Didn't notice it once. Everything was perfect.
Yeah,
like, everything was great, dude.
I think I know I said it on here. Is that I saw this featurette and it was talking about how they took the 60s and 70s style from Spider-Man and all they wanted to do was just bring it to modern time with this animation. And I was already on board, but as soon as I heard that and then just like looking, I'm like, that really is like old school comic book look. Like I really do like it a lot more. And it made me really love the animation way more. Mm-hmm. Like, so it was just levels up. The show's so damn good, bro.
It's so good, dude.
What you call it? And they already confirmed they are working on season 2 and 3.
Yeah.
We already got, and they already posted our first look at freaking Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
She's showing up, and she's gonna be Ghost Spider. Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Well,
bro,
and then Norman's dude. He already created the spider that makes Spider-Man, so he can make more Spider-Man if you want to.
And not just that, bro. He saw the symbiote.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, and there was
and
a little bit
instantly
left
in my head, I thought, oh shit, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, there's a little bit left over. There's a little bit left over, and so like, yes, dude. There's just so many different possible. You see Doc Ock, and he's in prison, but he has the drawings of the hands.
Bro.
Like,
I wonder what Nico. I don't know who Nico is.
I don't know either. Teresa looked it up, and she's like some not wizard, but I forget the word that she said.
Witch.
She's got some type of power, that she was hiding. And I was like, bitch, you was fucking hiding that shit the whole time. And she was mad at Peter, bro.
Yes, whenever he goes, no more secrets. And he walked away and she goes, no more secrets. I thought, what you hide?
Well, even like when the car, when the truck was about to hit her, she holds it out. And I was like, what kind of powers does this bitch have?
And
Peter ended up saving her. But like, who knows if Peter didn't get there, she probably still would have survived, I guess, because that lock looks like it has some type of power.
It's protecting her or something like that, bro.
Yeah, man. There's just so many things that the show plants like little seeds for the future.
Yeah.
And then someone on TikTok said that on the whiteboard when Norman was talking had Ned Leeds on there. Ned Leeds was on there. So like maybe Ned Leeds gets hired to Oscorp and then him and Peter become friends or something. Like, I don't know, man.
You know who also Ned is, bro?
Yeah, he's Hobgoblin.
Bingo.
Yes. So like maybe they go that route.
Yeah, but
maybe they don't turn Harry. Like
maybe they don't do Norman as Green Goblin yet. They get introduced Hobgoblin first, bro. Yeah. That'd be pretty badass. I'd be okay with it. They already got the glider.
Yeah,
they already got the glider there. But the I saw someone. I think you sent it to me, or unless I saw it myself. But they posted the photo of, because you said it like when Lonnie and Spider-Man are like they're teaming up and they're fighting at the end. Scorpion. They said, bro, this switch is going to hurt, bro, because they really are good ass friends, bro.
And you know something is going to happen to turn Lonnie into a savage.
Yes, bro.
You know something's going to happen. And then like even at the end, he's talking to his mom still, like he's still going to fix shit. Like he's still like a good kid. But then he throws his Letterman jacket away and he's the leader of the 110. What is it? The 110th gang?
I think 113th or 110th. I don't know. Fucking know.
He's going to be the leader of that, and so like I said, it just does so like we're rambling, but it's because there's so many seeds planted. Yeah. Like there's so many seeds planted in every episode, and each episode is only 30 minutes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like, gosh, yeah, I don't know. And then we still have Dr. Connors. We still have to get to.
Yeah,
like,
that's a switch up too. Dr.
She's
Connors,
a girl.
She's a girl that they gender switch. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yes, and then like Norman can open portals. Like I don't know if that'll ever happen again, but like. Dude, who knows what the fuck is gonna happen, dude? Who knows? But we can have other Spider-Man in this. Yeah, you already said we're having Gwen, but yeah, dude, it was a phenomenal. It was 10 episodes, all 30 minutes long. It was perfect.
I'm telling you, bro. Even talk about how dumb I am and not trying to like see like what they were doing as far as like the loot. Whenever they showed that we can make our own spiders, my dumb ass thought. Across the Spider-Verse. Like I instantly thought
it could be though.
And I literally thought to myself, this is how we get 2099 Miles Morales. This is how we get all of them, because all these spiders are going to like bite everyone and yada yada yada. Because they even talked about, didn't they talk about what's that thing they said in across where basically like it was like it had to happen like no matter what.
Yeah, it was a canon event.
Yeah. Because they talk about canon events or
Yes,
something like that inside here, right? Like instantly, I thought because it definitely showed it as far as bro, that spider went through that portal, bit Peter. Like it was going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
So in my head, like I literally thought to myself, all those spiders, bro, they're all going to go like they had to be made because they're going to create the Spider-Verse. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. So I guess it's just a never-ending loop.
What if in Beyond the Spider-Verse, bro, we get this Spider-Man in it? Oh my god.
Well, and so,
oh my god,
yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. But like I said, Norman can already open stuff. He can. They already did it. They already did it scientifically, and that's how we saw the symbiote thing come through.
Yeah.
So like he can open portals. It's just a matter of controlling where you open to instead of open to a dangerous ass spot. So yeah, he can, and so we can get Spider-Mans from other. So dude, it's just it's. I don't know, man. It's
what
crazy.
if Norman opens a portal, bro? And we get our Green Goblin through that bitch.
That would be cool.
Bro, we get Willem
cool.
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe's Goblin.
Spider-Man want to play.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
shit.
crazy. That would be crazy. I don't think it'll. And I
It
don't think
won't
it'll
get
be
like
with
that.
Spider-Verse though,
No,
because
yeah.
Spider-Verse is like Sony and stuff. So I don't really think that. I don't really think that will happen. But I do think like Norman can make spiders already. So yes, we will have other people become Spider-Man. Whether it's people that are already in this universe or it's people from another universe, I don't know. But gosh, so many possibilities, man.
What
we
an
still haven't
ending.
even seen him fight Doc Ock.
No.
We still haven't seen him fight Goblin. So like all we pretty much saw him fight was Scorpion. That was like the main.
Oh, bro, I
main
can't wait.
known
I can't
villain.
wait for Rhino to become Rhino.
Yeah, Rhino.
Did you like that little switch? Like that, like little like build. Like as soon as I saw that gang, this isn't in the last two episodes, but as soon as I saw that gang, and then they went to Doc Ock, and she got that little helmet. I was like, that looks like a fucking Rhino helmet. And then I heard the other homeboy's voice, and I was listening to his name, and I'm like, oh, Alexi. I was like, that's Rhino.
Yeah.
I was like, but no, this chick is using the helmet. But then at the very end, he takes it, and I'm like, oh, bro,
Yeah.
that's Rhino.
I told Teresa at first, I was like, no disrespect, but they better not make this bitch Rhino. I was like, this better not be like how we're getting it. But yeah, at the end, I like, and so he's pretty much going back to prison. But
Yeah.
he
But
said if we ever come into contact again, I'm killing you.
He said it's on spot,
Yeah.
bro.
So, it was phenomenal, man. I know
I
we just
enjoyed it.
rambled about the whole 2 episodes, and we didn't really have like a structured ramble, but like there's just so much. There's just so much to break down on it.
All right, bro, we lame. We ain't professionals.
And I'm sure like there's still more stuff that we missed in the last 2 episodes, but
Yeah.
it was phenomenal, dude. It was phenomenal. And we still have to get Gwen Stacy. Who knows if we get Mary Jane later? I don't know.
No, he's got what's her face now.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
girl.
remember.
She's Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She-
I told
she-
Teresa,
she
I was
stopped
like,
saying-
oh, she's Filipino. I thought she was black. And Teresa was like, you couldn't tell she was Filipino. And I was like, there's no way you could tell she was Filipino in the show. Bro.
I
What?
couldn't tell.
Yeah, I thought she was black.
I couldn't tell.
She looked like Lonnie. So like, then when she said she was Filipino, I was like, oh, she's Filipino.
No, what you call it? Yeah, because she stopped calling him Petey and she said Peter or whatever. And he goes,
yeah.
You call me Peter? And
Yeah.
she just kind of smiled at him, and I thought,
Yeah.
yes, bro. Yeah,
Who
go
knows,
for the older
man?
woman,
Who
boy.
knows? She's 2 years older than him, though, right?
Yeah, she used
Yeah.
to babysit this man.
Yeah.
Boy. Shit.
Gosh, yeah, I can't wait for season 2 and 3. Hopefully, dude, it's not like a fucking thing where we wait years to get the next season. I think they're gonna bust them out pretty quick, just because like the overall perception of the show was pretty good.
I was about to look up when they announced this. I think it was 2 years ago when they announced the show.
Okay,
And
so
they
you
showed
think
us
maybe 2
footage
years.
last year, and they put it out this year. So, yeah, it'll probably be 2 years. I mean, but they're working on it right now.
Right.
So, I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
And if they already know that they're doing the season 3,
Maybe they'll do it back to back.
Maybe they can do them back to back, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. No, it was phenomenal. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
It was the best. For me, it was the best animated Disney Plus show, even including X-Men '97. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I'm a big Spider-Man. That's my favorite superhero. That's my
same
favorite
here.
Marvel
But
superhero. I'm considering all the animated stuff that we've seen.
oh, shit, yeah, that's fine.
There's not a lot, but
I was gonna say like what if, like whatever.
well, the first season of What If was really good.
Yeah, but then it fell off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess the real question is it better than X-Men '97? I
Yeah.
guess that's the real question.
I guess that one, honestly, because they're both fucking amazing.
Yeah, X-Men '97 is fire.
So since they're both amazing, now it's just purely preference.
Yeah.
Do you prefer the X-Men or do you prefer
and
Spider-Man?
I prefer Spider-Man.
And I'm about saying Spider-Man's my number one Marvel character.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but I love the X-Men.
The X-Men, I will say the finale of the X-Men was more intense. Like it did lead up to like a more intense finale, and it was really good.
Yeah.
But overall, from start to finish, I just think Spider-Man was better.
I think Spider-Man also is it's really good because it's a fresh thing. X-Men 97 was a continuation from the old animated show, so it was also nostalgia that played into that. So it's like for me, I love that original show. So for it to continue, it was
and I didn't have the nostalgia, so like that's where it's different. So it literally was a straight up one season for me, and that's where I would pick Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was one of the people that said after X-Men 97, bro, give us the original Spider-Man animated series. Yeah. I'm good, bro. I got this one. I'm good. I got this one, bro.
Dude. I love that shit. It was great. It was great. You want to move on to Cobra Kai?
But I'll say we got one more on the agenda, bro. Cobra Kai, bro.
Yep. Cobra Kai is finally finished. Thoughts on the season?
Thoughts on the season?
Or the last few episodes that we got.
All right, last 5 episodes. Fuck, bro. They tied a really nice bow on it.
I will say
they tied a very nice bow on it.
I saw someone on Twitter say it's the best show that Netflix has put out there from start to finish. And I kind of agree. I mean, I'm trying to think of all the shows that I've seen on Netflix, but like
Stranger Things.
From start to finish, like the way they ended it was perfect. Everybody got a good ending. Like it was a good show. Like it was good. It was a good finale. I just wish it tied into the movie that we're getting.
Yeah. It really was a great finale.
So spoilers if you haven't seen Cobra Kai, we're gonna spoil it all. That's where Sam and Miguel are gonna be. They're gonna be in Okinawa when.
But they're not the first one or the Cobra Kai movie. God damn it, Karate Kid movie doesn't take place in Okinawa though.
Yeah, but I remember I was saying that I hope that they're in the movie. That's where they're gonna be. They're gonna be in Okinawa, we won't see them.
No, everyone. Okay, so this is another one of situations. Because when I was talking to Marco about it, I was like, this is a situation just for recency bias, how I compare it. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew what I was kind of getting, if that makes sense. As far as like I said, I was like the Kendrick halftime show. I didn't know what to expect, but I know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
So where it's just like, for this one, the end goal is this competition. Are they going to win? Cool. But you don't know, like, I didn't ever think about, okay, but like, are they going to go to college? Like, where all these other characters, like, where are they going? Like, I didn't think about any of that. So it was really nice to see where they ended up falling in line. Dimitri and Hawk, the binary bros are staying together, bro, and they're going to
Berkeley, right?
Is it Berkeley? Because it's not MIT.
Yeah, it wasn't MIT. I think it was Berkeley.
So they're going to school together, and they both got their girls back.
Yes.
Ooh, Dimitri missed the whole competition.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But good reason. But Miguel and Sam, their whole Cobra Kai career, bro, has been school oriented. And even towards the end, it was, I got to get into a good college. They made it to their college, bro, and they're still together. They're still happy. And I even love the Sam and Robbie thing, or the Tori and Robbie thing, because they weren't school oriented. They were the ones that were in and out of school. School didn't really work for them, but like they wanted their talent to take them somewhere. And even to whenever earlier in the season, whenever they were trying to fight for the Sekai Tekai, and Robbie and Miguel were trying to go for it, and bro, I need this opportunity. You already going to college. I need to make it to college. Like that whole thing. Wasn't able to get it done. But what happened for him, bro? He got a fucking sponsorship. Him and Tori got a sponsorship. And it was almost like, that is perfect, because they aren't school kids, bro. They about that action. They about that skill.
Right.
And their skill is now going to let them travel the world to get, like, it was beautiful, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Chosen got his girl.
They tied everybody's story perfectly. Like for me, the biggest thing for me was I wasn't a fan of when like Cobra Kai transitioned into Miyagi-Do and that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't a fan to where all like the actual Cobra Kai people move over to Miyagi-Do. Now Miyagi-Do is the thing in Sekai Tekai. So when they brought back Cobra Kai and they joined Cobra Kai and we see Miguel and Tori in the Cobra Kai suits and we see Johnny back in his black, I thought, fuck yes. Because this show is not Miyagi-Do. It is Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
The show started with Johnny.
Yep.
Johnny bringing this stuff back. Daniel got back into
Love that
karate.
shit, bro. Yes.
Daniel got back into karate because Johnny brought Cobra Kai back.
Yep.
So like I felt like
It stems from him.
the past few seasons or past few, I don't know, the season's been long, so it feels like a few seasons. The past few times, it just felt like we got away from that. And so that's why I like how they brought it back.
It's full circle, bro.
It was full circle. And then even like Johnny getting a chance to fight back in that and redeem
inside
himself.
that same arena,
he
bro.
He even said, like, I didn't think I was going to fight here again. Like, to redeem himself from what happened with Daniel. That was beautiful. We see him get the dub. We see Miguel finally let everybody know, which we already knew, but there was some doubt because Robbie was still really good. Hawk was still really good. You didn't know, like, but Miguel once again establishes himself. He was always that dude. He was always the best dude.
Yeah.
Robbie had a chance, couldn't get it done. Miguel was the guy that was always the best one. And in the first season, he was that. And then throughout the seasons, Robbie gets really good, Sam gets really good. So like they kind of like try to make you teeter with who's actually the best one. Miguel automatically establishes he's the best one. Tori. It was always between Tori and Sam. But like Tori was always the more physical. Tori was always the more like
she had that aggression.
She
with
just
her,
had
bro.
that grit, like that. Sam
that
didn't
dog
have to
in
fight.
her, boy.
Sam didn't have to fight. Tori always felt like she had to fight.
Yeah, bro.
So for her to get that moment too was phenomenal. So like the way they tied it all together, dude, and then to prove also that, yeah, they need a little defensive game. But what was gonna win you was that Cobra Kai shit, that offensive shit, bro. We saw how Miyagi-Do fared in the Sekai. Being defensive was not working, bro. They needed Cobra Kai type shit to win this stuff. And as soon as Cobra Kai comes back, then we see them all three win. Like, you know what I mean? Like they tied it full circle, and that's what I love because even Daniel acknowledged his Cobra Kai now.
Yep.
And for the longest time, it was pissing me off because he was always acting like they were the devils and Miyagi-Do.
Hey, he pulled up in that black gi, boy.
Yeah, he looks clean as fuck.
Hey, bro, even his wife was like,
yeah.
Where'd he get that from,
So,
bro? He looked clean.
The way they tied it all, dude, was perfect. Like it was just so good. They brought it all back to Cobra Kai. And it felt like for a while we were away from Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai was always doing different things. They were the bad guys. And I get it. That's how it was back in the day. But like this show started with Cobra Kai. So the way they looped it full circle was just amazing.
Key points I want to bring up, and then I want us to talk about the dream sequence with Daniel and Miyagi.
Was so cool.
It was one of those things where it's just like I felt like since episode 1, I knew at some point we were going to get something with Miyagi. It was really nice that we finally got it. Hey, that
I thought there goes the budget. That's what I thought.
I literally thought the same. I was like, they put their whole budget in this year, bro.
Because it looked good.
It looked good, but hey, he looked good. The mouth was a little off, but I thought it's okay, bro.
Really
it's okay, bro.
I thought it looked good for the because like the budget's never really been that high for the show, so
and it never needed to be.
Right,
it never needed to be.
I thought, you know what, that looks good. I thought that looks good.
Yeah, bro. I was so happy. Yeah. I was like, there he is, bro. Yeah. And I love, bro. All them skeletons are coming out. They're
yes,
and I was like, holy shit, no way this is about to happen. Then he popped up and Mr. Miyagi.
Yes,
I was like, yes, bro.
It was really cool.
That one moment. Come to find out, bro, I love that they didn't just get rid of that whole story of who Miyagi was with the Sekai Tekai and everything.
That guy.
And no, bro, it was because he went to go get that necklace back, bro. And unfortunately, he had to do what he had to do.
That was stolen from him.
That were stolen, bro.
Yeah.
Not only
told
stolen,
that guy give it back to me, and he didn't.
And not only stolen, he gave it to his wife when he went to war. His wife went to some camp. She died in that camp. Yeah. They were stolen from her, bro. You definitely coming back from war feeling some type of way, bro. Yeah. So he wasn't no murderer, bro. Like he just had to do what he had to do. I love that they added that little moment into it, so we can finally put a little bow on that story, because that was a story that low key was kind of annoying me. Because it's just like, bro, okay, like Daniel, I get it, bro. Miyagi got some secrets, but he didn't have to tell you everything. Like get over it. But now, okay, at the end of it, he still was who he was. Like he never really lied to Daniel. He just didn't tell him everything, which is cool. The moment between I love this moment between Johnny and Kreese, bro.
Yeah,
and Kreese finally it's sad to say, bro. Kreese's teachings and Kreese's ways at the end of it, bro, had a kid die on his watch. That changed everything for him. That changed everything.
Yep.
And because that kid, he looked at like, this is my new student, bro. Like this one's the dog in him. And then just for him to die changed everything about him. He wanted to get out of that life. He wants to go make amends with everyone, bro. And when he got to Johnny, Oh, bro. Instantly
Johnny laid it into him.
I instantly thought to myself, bro, shit, my boy is going to win an Emmy for this one. Like, that shit was so
he
good,
laid it into
bro.
him, dude, and it was it was really good because you knew like that affected Johnny. You
Yeah,
knew
bro.
it did.
And
Like,
he told him, he said,
yes.
you abandoned me.
Yes.
You left me.
Yes.
He
The
said,
time he needed him most.
Bro, when he told him, he said, I loved you.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you were everything to me. And I was like, God, bro. And he just sat there and he just listened to him. And he told him, yo, like, what you did to me that night hurt me.
Yeah.
And it truly led him on a path of destruction after that, bro. His whole life was changed after that night alone, bro. It wasn't the loss. The loss, he was going to just pick himself up and continue, bro. Nah, it was his sensei betraying him like that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was just so nice. It was just so nice to see Johnny, who we started the show with, and it felt like for a while it was Daniel. Daniel taking majority of this, and then like finally it ends with Johnny, and like he has his daughter now.
Girl dad,
yes,
bruh.
that was cool seeing that because then you see Johnny or Robbie and Miguel, who are brothers now with her and their little baby sister. He gets married.
Yes,
like he gets a house. He finally redeems himself at the Sekatakai, like in that arena. Like he redeems that loss that he had with Daniel.
It was so.
And then you see Daniel tell Johnny, what did he say? He said, "You're not so bad, or you're not a bad."
Yes, at the very end, whenever. Yes,
and like
yes,
Johnny had said that to Daniel from the
You're
original
right.
movie.
Yeah,
you're all right, LaRusso, and he goes, "You're all right, Lawrence," or something like that.
Yeah.
So the way they just make it all come full circle was beautiful. My only negative that I have about these last few episodes, and maybe I noticed it before, but I just felt like you could really see the age in Daniel's fighting in this one, dude.
Yeah,
like you really could.
Yeah.
And
Bro, he's in his 60s. Bro.
I know, and that's no knock on him because he still looks great.
Yeah.
He could still pass for like late 40s or 50s.
Yes.
So he still looks great.
But that's also
like,
one thing that everyone's always said about Ralph Macchio, bro, is that he just doesn't age.
The
bro.
fighting, though, dude,
like...
you could tell, dude, like it was just so much more slower.
Yeah.
But I also think it's because they didn't want as many stunt doubles. They wanted to be in there doing the shit.
Yeah.
So, like even some fight scenes though, not just with Daniel, but like with Tori and Miguel, like some of it just looked like choppy.
Yeah.
So that was one of my only critiques. But like, you know, I just felt like in the earlier seasons it was more fluid. And then obviously they never redeemed Hawk. I just you know, I've always been pissed about how they nerfed Hawk and they made him like he was a All Valley champion
savage.
And they just brought him down, dude, to Dimitri's level, and like now he's just fucking.
Nah, bro, he got his girl, which he never had before,
which is cool.
And now he's going to school with his best friend, bro. Like,
right,
he,
but like
he got
he
his
was
story,
such
bro.
a badass.
He was, bro.
He was such a badass, and like you could argue he should have been like up there with Miguel and Robbie, and like and they just nerfed him completely. So I mean, it is what it is.
Speaking of Kreese, what was your thoughts on Kreese and Silver?
I mean, I didn't expect him to die.
not just die, fucking blow up.
Yeah, but I mean, bro,
he's over here. No mercy. Bro.
Whenever Silver said pay a visit to his daughter, I said, bro, you motherfucker, you better fucking not, dude. And
bro.
When Kreese shows up, and I thought, bro, Kreese, whoop this motherfucker's ass. And then I didn't think that. I thought he was gonna whoop his ass. I didn't think he was gonna die though. But yeah, he sacrificed himself, dude, because he knew they were gonna fuck with Johnny.
Yeah, bro.
So
that was crazy. I didn't expect that death, bro.
Yeah,
I really did not.
I didn't either. But ultimately, Kreese pays back all of his sins, dude, and like sacrifices himself
to
like,
take out the head of the
head of the thing, the
head of the Cobra,
the
bro.
guy who probably would have rigged the system. He probably would have done. Who knows what the fuck he would have done?
Yeah.
And dude. So Cobra Kai sweeps the whole fucking Sekatakai, and gosh, dude, it was phenomenal. I really enjoyed the last 5 episodes just because they tied it together so perfect.
I thought, honestly, though, one little thing I thought was after Johnny's daughter was born, and they show that scene where Robbie, Miguel, and Johnny are all staring at her. I literally paused and I thought to myself, "Oh my god, bro, ain't nobody fucking with that girl." I thought, bro, not only is her 2 brothers fucking savages, her dad is a savage. And not just that, we're going to assume, bro, the LaRussos are going to be in that kid's life. I'm like, bro, your aunts and uncles are savages too, bro.
Oh, you gotta think, dude, if Miguel and Sam get married, even her tia, bro, is a fucking badass, bro.
Yes, bro. I thought,
and then Tori. If Tori and Robbie get married, dude, bro. Like, bro, the whole family's fucking fighters.
It's going to be one of those things, bro, where like you always see those in those movies where like it's the last name that's what it is. So, bro, in my head, I thought, oh shit, Lawrence, bro, fuck that.
I'll tell you what, though, I did see this at the end, and I thought, yeah, this is the end for now. They're gonna spin it back up. Who knows when it'll be? They'll spin it back up, dude. Maybe it'll be Miguel and Sam that are married. Maybe it'll be like
you think,
dude. Eventually, it's gonna get spun back up. I think so.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it.
Right. Like let's say what's the I forget the guy's name that is it Rolo or is it the guy that plays Miguel? What's his name?
Jolo.
Yeah. Let's say they get to let's say all of them get to a point where like maybe they're not acting as much, right?
Okay.
And then like it could be about their kids or something. Like
I'd be down with it, but...
eventually they'll spin it back up, I think, because the potential's there.
Yeah.
And then like you still have Miguel and Sam going to Okinawa. Like that could be a thing in itself. You know what I mean? So I did think Sam was a little fucked up also for not telling Miguel. And Miguel to find out right before his fight. And when I saw that, I thought, no way,
he's
bro,
going to
this shit
lose,
is gonna
bro.
piss him off.
Yep.
But like Miguel just shows his maturity and like
no, he dead ass it because in my head I really thought the same thing. I'm like, bro, oh my god, bro, this is gonna fuck with him. He's gonna lose a fight. It's gonna be a whole nother situation. Great, bro. Here we go. No, you're right. He showed his maturity, bro. He showed his maturity.
Even to like not even be fight. Like he even shows up at the airport and is like, I'm gonna go with you. Like I'm gonna go and like help you pack and help you do all that stuff. Like he's probably not gonna stay there with her, but like
he said I can wait.
Yeah, but he's gonna be there for a few weeks and help her settle in and
lay down that pipe. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Miguel.
I thought that was cool, and that's a story in itself also. So yeah, it was ultimately it was a great tie, dude.
Yeah, one thing I still at the very end, even after everything said and done, I still don't know how the hell Kreese was able to get everywhere being a wanted ass fugitive.
Yeah,
bro.
I thought the same too. I thought like whenever he went to go see Tori again, I thought, okay, so we just go and ignore that. Like you're just wanted now. Like
yeah, bro, he's going to these Sekai Tech guys and they know who he is, but yet no one's going to say, aren't you supposed to be in jail? Yeah. Like, okay, whatever. Fuck it, bro. Oh well.
So yeah, dude, it was ultimately it was really good.
I enjoyed it so much.
It was really good. It was really good. They tied it all together perfectly.
I'm sad it's over, but
sad it's over. But I was happy with the ending.
I'm definitely satisfied.
Yeah, I was happy with.
Now we just gotta wait for Cobra Kai in a couple of months, or a Karate Kid for a couple.
Karate Kid, yeah.
I can't wait to see how that goes.
It's crazy too, right? Like how they're all dating each other, but like they're all different with different partners in the show.
Yeah.
So like Robbie is actually with Sam.
Yes, Robbie's with Sam.
Miguel is actually with Moon in real life.
Yes,
and then Hawk is actually with Tori in real life.
Yeah.
I'm not putting the real names because I don't know other.
Yeah,
I know some of them, but
yeah.
So yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, the Robbie and Sam one threw me for a loop because they had their whole.
I told Teresa, I was like, babe, they hid it for a little bit because they like no one really knew that they were dating, but in most recent like promos and stuff like they were like flirting and like that was that one thing where like they switched clothes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So like, but no one really knew that they were dating.
Yeah, they
hit it. Yeah,
now
so
they're engaged.
They hit it pretty good. So yeah, they're engaged now. So
after watching it because I already knew at this point they were engaged. There's one scene I forgot. I think where Miguel and Sam are kissing, whatever, and Robbie looks over and I thought to myself, he's thinking, "Hey, watch that shit, bro." He's probably thinking, "Watch it, bro."
Yeah. Well, even like Robbie and Tori.
Yeah.
Like they have a big old smooch too.
Yeah.
So.
And Hawk probably whooped because you.
So, it's just actors, bro. They know it's a business.
Yeah,
so.
bro.
No, yeah. Ultimately, dude, ending it. I think it was great. I just wish it tied into the Karate Kid movie. It has no tie-in whatsoever.
I mean,
it didn't even foreshadow it. Like when he was sitting at the restaurant and Johnny goes to the restroom, I thought, oh shit, Jackie Chan's gonna show up or something's gonna show up here at the restaurant and like talk to Daniel.
Yes, I think that is another critique. Because I really wish they tease something. But
yes,
but it's okay.
I don't need to see Jackie Chan, but tease something. Yeah. And they didn't really tease it, so I'm curious to see how they're gonna find Daniel. Like I'm curious.
I don't know. I mean, just the fact. I
guess they saw him to Sucka Tucka on TV, maybe.
Well, that, but I was saying at the same time, he was going to end his whole karate career, but then Homegirl was like, "No, you're going to be a sensei."
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, then he keeps the school alive.
Even Cobra Kai. Remember, Johnny said like. Yeah. He has Cobra Kai, but he's also going to send him to Miyagi-Do to teach him like things.
And I love that even the side characters with
yes, I know what you're talking about the other three like Daniel's kid, Kenny, and who's the lady? Who's the girl? Devin.
Yes.
Devin.
Yes.
Kevin or Kenny, Devin, and then I forget Daniel's other son's name.
I don't remember either. But they're
now,
black belts in Cobra Kai, right. So they're essentially going to be the new leaders of it. And I love that even Johnny, bro, he still has his whole manners. He was walking through the thing. Yeah. He goes, "Hey, Four Eyes, I don't ever want to see those goggles in here again. Give some context, man. Some more badass."
Well, and he says it. Miguel was a dork, too.
Yeah, he goes, "I turned him into a badass."
So, tied it perfectly, man.
Oh, man, I'm so
ultimately,
happy.
I was happy with the ending. And, this is crazy. We're finally at the end there.
Yeah, bro.
But
I think that's it, bro. I think that's all we got.
next week we'll be back with who knows what. There's no movies coming out.
Nope, we are good until March.
Right.
What's
the next one that comes out in March?
I don't fucking know. I said that, but now I'm trying to think about it.
I looked it up the other day because I was like, oh yeah, I don't think there's anything coming out. I'm ready for the fucking Sinners movie.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm ready for because
Yeah,
I see that
I'm
trailer
so
every time I go to
excited,
the freaking movies.
I'm so excited for that shit, bro.
Do you want to see the monkey?
No.
People,
to be honest,
people are saying it's pretty good. Oh, Mickey 17 is our next movie.
Okay.
That's in March.
Bet.
That
I
is
wanna see
March
that.
6th, actually. So it's not that far away.
Are we seeing Novocaine? That's in March.
Probably just because I've seen the trailer so much. I
Like,
see it every freaking
part of me is
time
just
I
like,
go.
I'm okay.
So like, I mean, it could probably be like a Tuesday type deal. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
if we don't have shit else to watch. Other than that, though, yeah, there's not really that many movies.
Everything else
so,
comes in May.
Yeah, so we'll figure out something to talk about next week. But we'll catch you guys next week.
All right, later.